The center stage is mind games. The loading screen is the live scream. Your final boss is Inkarnate, welcoming you to the Twitching Hour. Well, even though I'm pretty sure you guys have had quite enough of me, well, let's be honest, you can never have enough of me. Even though it's been a very long couple of weeks as far as live streams are concerned from me, because the holiday season fell on a Tuesday and Wednesday, which are obviously my regular streaming days, I haven't been able to do as much of the live stream as I wanted to, which is why you are getting this special Saturday edition of the live stream. So first up, I wanted to give thanks to, let me see if I pronounce this correctly, DMC Kintama, new follower on Rumble. So shout out to you, sir. Very grateful for your patronage. At the top of the stream, I just wanted to mention, if everyone, speaking of Rumble, if everyone watching on Rumble could be so kind as to subscribe, and even if you're not, please subscribe to my Rumble, link in the description. I'm trying to build that up as my main backup channel. Never hurts to have additional platforms from which to stream on. And if you could also subscribe to my Clips channel, Mind's Eye Incisions. So, we actually have, well, you know what? I'll wait for the live stream to start, and then I'll get to a couple of my talking points. But in the meantime, let me get to a couple of housekeeping items. So, this stream is brought to you in partnership with Hotness TV. I look forward to the new year for that so that I can get back to doing content for them, writing reviews and such. We only have a couple of, 3 days left in the year. So I'm looking forward to a couple of entries that we have to, or additions that we have to look forward to for next year. Let me think and let me see. In addition to that, it's still the holiday season and I'm sure there's plenty of sales. So if you're in the market for either Jabra headsets or Samsung devices, I do humbly request if you could do me the honor of using the link in the description for those sponsorships. It would serve as a nice kickback for the channel. The Mind Games is a proud affiliate of the upcoming horror documentary Mental Health and Horror. Once we start, you will notice up top the support link. So if you're of a mood, feel free to drop your tokens for the arcade. And let me think. Even though I stream off of OBS, Streamlabs was generous enough to give me my own merch store. I will be having updates to the merch store soon. I have been doing a lot of catch up as well as preparation for the year to come. But if you want to get any of my merch that's available now, I'll just consider it you getting some skin in the game. So, we are streaming tonight on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Rumble, Kick, Trovo, X, Instagram, TikTok, and Locals. It's a lot. It's a mouthful. So, with all that out of the way, it's game on and full scream ahead.
Good evening, felons. Time to assume the position, if you know what I mean, and prepare for another assault and battery on your senses. I call tonight's tawdry tale
Legacy of KAIN, Soul Reaver Remastered.
Round 3. Fight!
Now, the real game begins. It's time for some mind games.
Oh, lovely. We're not getting any, hold on. This was working before, so now why is it not, or why is it misbehaving? Toggle full screen. I swear, it's always something, isn't it? Ain't it always the way? One moment. Sorry about this. This was, my capture card seems to be not behaving, so let me just close out of that and then go back in. Give it a second. There's always some kind of annoying technical difficulty. I swear for God. Come on, you were just behaving. There we go. That a girl. And is it good now? No. No, it is not. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Finally. And let's see. So let me just do one more thing. You behave yourself right now's. Okay. So now that that's up, let me just check one more thing. I want to make sure that that I am getting good audio. Just because, my God, have I had audio issues when it came to the stream. And it's just, that's only because of my usage with, what do you call it? With, You behave yourself. Right now. That was only because of issues that I was having with OBS, and connecting everything. I do apologize for this. One quick second. Let me just check. So that's connected. I just want to make sure that I'm having game audio because that was becoming a bit of a problem. All right, so let's start the game and see if we're good to go. Oh, gee. And who should we find here? Hello, Poppy.
Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my plan?
Okay, we're good. We are good on game audio, so... And I do apologize for that, but I'm a one-man operation.
Damn you, KAIN! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable!
Unconscionable!
Conscience! You dare to speak to me of conscience!
Damn straight.
Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment.
Let him know.
Your life's span is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the fight. To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed.
These are really cool character designs.
See what action you would take in my position.
I would choose integrity, KAIN.
Integrity, please.
Bitch, please! Of us we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go! X gon' give it to ya!
Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness.
Uh-oh. He's gonna go thermonuclear. Uh-oh. I'm surprised I'm fighting him this early.
KAIN's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our
KAIN is like, who are you narrating to?
What it meant when KAIN drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Yep. Did he pay me the favor by disappearing? Ah! Not cool! I knew it. Come on! God, I hate that. That guy is such a dick. Go away. And these souls really do take, like, their time getting to me. Okay, where we at? What are we doing? I mean, I need more ectoplasm. Damn it! I'm trying to evade this prick, and he's always, like, right on my tail. Come on! Oh, God. He's a little too fast, no? Like, look at this. No, God! Jesus, man. Oh, get the... Oof, I hate him so much. Lord. Dude, with the tongue thing, go away. Wow, that did, like, nothing. Oh. Really? Okay, alright. That's not what I meant to do. Come on! Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Dude, come on. Yeah, he's gotta land right where I need to be, huh? Real? Oh, I need full health, that's right. And this prick is doing yep, God almighty. I hate him so much. That's it? Feels like... Amazing. Yup. God. This guy is wildly annoying. Look at that. How the hell does he catch up to me that quickly? I get that he can float, but dude, come on. Jesus, man. I literally turn around to get the hell out of Dodge. Come on! Anyway. Damn it! And it's a one-shot kill. Ugh. Come on, let's make this quick. Quicker than that. Oh, crap. Ah! Ugh, God. This is gonna take a while. This boss battle's whooping my ass. Interesting. Perfect. Where is he? What? He can get me. What the? Come on, man. How cheap is that? Oh, okay, here we go. Yep, predictable. Yep, even more predictable. Perfect. God, oh, that happened twice. Yeah, just for giggles. So, like, I'm guessing that there is no evading KAIN's blade. I'm surprised they still gave it to me. No! Frick. Oh God, I hate that about video games. How you have to be exactly in the right spot and click the button. And even then, there's a freaking a delay on it. Ugh, where is he? Lovely. Still messed me up. Well.
blade is vanquished, so it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destinies.
Okay. Come back here!
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in KAIN's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that KAIN was playing.
Yeah, me neither.
I knew the finishing move.
Really?
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul
Cool.
Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a wraith blade.
Nice.
Its energy unbound.
Now we get that, yep, that wrist blade basically.
It can only manifest itself in the material
Your destinies
realm
are
when your
interwoven.
strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
That's right, bitches. Y'all better recognize. Oh, yeah.
What are you, little soul? Another of KAIN's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
Bish!
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
What you talking about, bish?
A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch. And
Ooh,
remember,
she likes her. She
ceaselessly
likes her to
conscious
watch.
As this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future. Are they one
Oh
and the
my.
same?
You look
Am
like the
I
chick from
always
Beetlejuice.
here?
Beetlejuice.
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Yeah, for real.
KAIN refused the sacrifice. The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here. My
Well,
prison
that's a
and
whole lot of
eternal
not my
home,
damn problem.
Thanks to the avarice of your master, KAIN.
That bastard can claim no allegiance.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need.
Your common
Raziel
foe is
remembers
ugly.
what others have forgotten.
Well, I got what I wanted. What is it? Oop. What's up? Ah!
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender.
Speak English, lady.
Unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
Ew, I don't want to know about that. That's right. Yummies for me. And what do we have here? A new glyph? No? Oh, okay. Hey! I don't know what the hell that was. Okay. I'm getting the hell out of here. Search through the Silence Cathedral. Is that where I am now? Silence Cathedral. Okay, I gotta go back there. Okay. Ooh, baby. I just got a new pair of shoes. And by new pair of shoes, I mean Soul Reaver. Bitches. I think I'm all good here. Cool beans. Yeah, thank God that... What? Anyway, thank God that wasn't like drawn out because man, I was getting my ass kicked in two separate worlds. I was like, yo, me no gusta. Oh wait, I have to, yeah. Sweet. So, this isn't horror-related news, but if there are any Star Trek fans out there, there seems to be something of a toppling going on. Possibly a changing of the guard over there. And I mean at Paramount. Let me just make sure. I don't want to, before I leave here for good, I want to make sure that I get everything I need. So, I'm a big Star Trek fan, and man, Star Trek ain't been Star Trek in 15 years this year, which coincides with the release of the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie. Oof. God almighty. That crap has been nothing short of abysmal. And this is being, look, it's being mentioned by credible sources, but my problem with it is that what it is that they are mentioning, like the basis of this news report, doesn't seem particularly credible. So anyway, there were two shows that ended this year. It was Lower Decks, which is the cartoon, and actually, before I go there, I want to test out this blade. Lower Decks, as well as Star Trek Diversity, otherwise known as STD. So, they had something of a closing joke on Lower Decks, which ended recently, this week, I think, where they basically, they showed different dimensional travel, and a Klingon ship came in contact with like this, I don't know, a device or an entity or whatever, and they, can I get out of here? No, I can't. Basically, the Klingons looked the way that they're supposed to, and when they came into contact with this
Brother Zephon's keep lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
Naturally. Why? Is that it? Okay. Anyway. Oh, great. Anyway. So basically these Klingons, when they came in contact, and these Klingons looked the way they were supposed to, right? Like normal rich-headed Klingons. So when they touched this, or when they came into contact with this device, they were like, how can I put it? They were they were appearing like they would in separate dimensions and realities and whatnot, and one of the Klingons turned into what the Klingons looked like during Discovery. So basically, channels such as, I believe, Nerdrotic, Midnight's Edge, and Overlord DVD mentioned that this was done on purpose in order to remove Star Trek Discovery from canon. 1 second. So I'm here and I have to go there. Alright. Is this the right way though? I don't remember if it's this way. This might not be the right way, but let me just check. So basically, I don't know. To me, that that setup that I just mentioned, like, Lower Decks is a parody show anyway, so they just might be doing this tongue-in-cheek. I don't know, but to me, it sounds like flimsy evidence that that Paramount pulled the trigger that Star Trek Discovery would officially no longer be part of canon. Now, if you ask me, all of Star Trek from 2009 onward is not canon. Because again, how the hell could it be? The whole licensing thing, and it's just they have been spitting in the face of Gene Roddenberry and Star Trek fans and canon. So anyway, but let's just go with this story that what do you call it? That Star Trek Discovery has been decanonized. It's no longer part of canon. So this seems to be an internal coup because Paramount has now been purchased by Skydance, which is a separate studio. And man, is that happening a lot lately. And what I mean by that is studios just getting eaten up by like these long-lasting studios that we've known of for so long. Boy, they're just getting devoured by all these other companies. For instance, wait, this way? For instance, Warner Brothers is now the property of Discovery, right? 20th Century is now the property of Disney, so on and so forth. Anyway. So if that is correct, and at long last, Star Trek is being wrestled away from Alex Kurtzman, who is an acolyte, so to speak, of J.J. Abrams, that would be for the best, but I mean, like, dude, at the same time, we gotta be upfront and honest. Like, yes, getting rid of him is good, but I mean, what am I currently watching? Dexter. Currently, it's my favorite show of all time. Dexter made a major comeback with, what is it? With New Blood. So now they were able to cap off the mainline series. They're doing very well with Dexter New Blood. I am very much enjoying those. Let me see if I can... I want to make sure I can get in here, which I probably can't. Ah, nice. The Reaver is the key. Cool, I got a bunch of glowies. Oh boy. Hold to open. Now I'm good. Yeah. Am I able to? Let me see. Yes. Okay, I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to. So, yeah, Dexter. They brought it back, and then to very, very encouraging degrees, levels of creativity, storytelling, all that good stuff. So they've now brought back they've now brought back Dexter in a sense with the prequel series, which is doing well, very, very interesting, very creative. Oh God. Oh crap, nice. Good finisher. So anyway, oh, what in the hell are you? What the? Hey, so that Soul Reaver, where did that go? I wasn't expecting that, but whatever. What? No. Where's my weapon? Options. Maybe I need to be at full strength. Devour soul, crouch. I probably have to be at full strength. Anyway, so Dexter's doing very well now that it has come back, and it's also gonna make a comeback with Dexter Resurrections in June. Now, it's been able to do that because of the creative team. Is Paramount, or now their parent company, Skydance, do they know what they're doing? Because you have to get it's such a complicated thing. In order to really, like, honestly, bring back Star Trek, man, you have to be able to get back in touch with what Star Trek is, because for so long the Trek that we've gotten, oh crap. The Trek that we, damn it. The Trek that we've gotten just frankly hasn't been Star Trek. So, and let's be honest, because I genuinely believe, oh boy, this is gonna be a labyrinth. I genuinely believe that Star Trek fans have to face facts, that the early 2000s were very, very discouraging for Star Trek fans. Nemesis did not. Star Trek Nemesis on film did not do well, and Star Trek Enterprise, the on the TV side, was not well. Well, it was well received, but the problem. It was well. Damn it! I really needed my freaking sword, my Soul Reaver, and I did not have it. So now I'm like in trouble because I don't have a spear or anything. Anyway, yeah, you have to like. Star Trek fans have to face facts that I don't want to say that Star Trek was out of touch, or is this where I came from? I think this might have been where I came from. Star Trek, I liked Star Trek Nemesis. I liked what do you call it? Enterprise. But I mean, it is a valid criticism that changes were needed, changes were inevitable, and you have to, it's not just bringing back Star Trek. Star Trek does need to evolve in some sense, because obviously you don't want to run into, once you get someone like a J.J. Abrams the hell away from Star Trek and his devotee, Alex Kurtzman, yeah, that's great and everything. What do I do? That's great and everything, but at the same time, you don't want to run into more problems with you know, where the franchise. What the hell? You can't walk through here? Then why is this here? Anyway, you don't want to run into the same problem that you did in the 2000s. And it's Star Trek, I think, you know, it has been a very long time since, what's the word I'm looking for? Since it's been so long that we haven't had Star Trek, I think it is important to understand that on some level, yeah, it does need to evolve beyond what it was. In where it found itself in the 2000s. So it's something of a balancing act. Like, you do need to bring back Star Trek and make it feel like Star Trek. You know, the whole morality, the examination of the human condition, things like that. And at the same time, you need to be able to evolve the franchise. And when I say evolve, like, I've always hated that word when it came to franchises, because of the fact that you'll have people talking. That was a talking point. Oh crap! Did I go the wrong way again? I think it did. That was a talking point that people would use in the late 2000s, when everything from pro wrestling to the influence of the Nintendo Wii came about, where everyone was talking about, oh, you know, we need to evolve these games. They meant, you know, kiddie friendly and casual and all that crap. So it's a tightrope that needs to be walked. It was a major problem. And this was a mandate. They wanted to take the Star Trek out of Star Trek, which, you know, doomed the franchise into what it's been in for the last decade and a half. So again, you need to really, similar to how this is being worked out with Dexter, you absolutely need the right people. You need the correct writing staff, people who are not looking to, you know, just utterly remove the soul from Star Trek, you know, make it casual, try to compete with Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, that was on the discussion table at one point with Star Trek. Like, stop trying to turn it into something that it's not, but evolve it beyond what it's been. Because look, for a sci-fi franchise, with one thing that's required of it is that it does evolve. You know, that is necessary, but at the same time, you can't go turning it into what it isn't, because you'll screw it up, and then you'll end up right in square one, which is where you don't want to be. Where the hell am I headed? That way. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to end up with another freaking, you know, J.J. Abrams situation, and you absolutely don't want to end up back in the 2000s where, you know, even your core fan base, like, even they're having a problem with it. And look, we all miss shows like Enterprise, but you know, you gotta come, you have to have a how can I put it? You have to be realistic about where the franchise is at. How the hell do I get up there? Okay, this is a bad camera angle. Oh god. I have to get up there somehow? Oh. No! Damn it. I screwed that up. So, I mean, hey, like, getting rid of Alex Kurtzman, like the last holdout of J.J. Abrams, that's great, but boy, that is a first start, and that must be understood. Just because you've gotten out... Because you have to understand, just because you would have gotten out the bad of a particular franchise, that doesn't mean that you've now... Oh, crap. Damn it! Screwed that up. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna run the risks of, repeating two major, hold on. You still do run the risk of repeating two major mistakes that the franchise has in front of it. And, you know, allegedly, Skydance thinks of, damn, oh my god. Anyway, allegedly, Skydance, who is the new parent company of Paramount, they think of, what do you call it? They consider Star Trek to be a major franchise for them. I'm hoping that aside from just, you know, the shows and the movie and the lore, wow, that was stupid, that jump. I'm hoping that, well, I'm glad that it does sell well with its merchandise, because that way, you know, it's obviously a... Oh my god, what's going on here? It's obviously profitable, this franchise. The fact that it sells well on the merch, that's great, because if it, you know, as many vectors as it takes to get eyeballs on this property. And I say that because, you know, obviously there has been a dearth of, like, intellectual kind of entertainment, because, you know, everything's got to be everything's got to be a major franchise, and everything has to be bombastic and whatnot. And you know, the Marvel effect has had an adverse effect on studios and franchises. And hell, even, I mean, if we're being honest, even the Fast and Furious, at one point, Justin Lin, I think his name is, he had been tapped to, and he directed the last, oh my god, what the hell's going on with this jump button? Justin Lin, who had been a director of one of the Fast and Furious movies, was tapped to direct the last Star Trek movie from almost a decade ago. And boy, because when I think Star Trek, I think Fast and the Furious, right? Oh god, it was true. Oh my, talk about embarrassing. Where the hell am I? Where the hell am I? I don't know what that was. Oh. Yeah, it was just a bad fit all around. They had no idea. They had no idea what the hell they were doing with that franchise. Like, none at all. J.J. Abrams abandoned ship after frickin' after the first sequel. It was just bad all around. They they had very clearly dropped the ball, and there was no way for them to course correct because I mean, they themselves had already decided, the powers that be, why is this not working? The powers that be had already determined that, hey, they wanted Star Trek, they just didn't want, like, it to be Star Trek. They wanted to own the name and the characters and all that. They just didn't want it to have anything to do with, the legacy Star Trek, franchise, which is just, it's very confusing. And by the time that they realized that this reboot wasn't working, they had already gone in too deep, and the person who was shepherding this went on to greener pastures with J.J. Abrams leaving for Star Wars, and God, did he screw up that franchise. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how it plays out. Again, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with this jump button? I think it only allows this, like, extra jump or higher jump. I think it only allows you to jump, what do you call it? Laterally instead of jumping forward. Anyway. So, I mean, that'll be interesting to see how that story develops. Shout out to Midnight's Edge and Overlord DVD for oh my God, this jump is killing me. I don't understand. Like, I guess I can't run and jump when I'm trying to use this higher or I should say extended jump. Okay. I hate when the camera zooms in on my back. All right. Where are we at? Oh, God. All right, stop doing that. Stop jumping towards that specific ledge. I caught Nosferatu Christmas Day completely on a whim. I didn't know if I was going to go to watch it Wednesday night or Thursday, so... Damn it, that was my screw up. I managed to catch it on Wednesday, and... I did a aftershock, which is my reaction video whenever I'm fresh from the theater, having recently watched the movie. So I liked it, but I do genuinely think it was overhyped by similar sources to who I just mentioned regarding the movie. Okay, which ledge? Let's try this one. Yeah, damn it! Alright. Something's wrong here. Hold on. Alright. That's what it is. Alright. I was clicking the wrong button for the glide. Anyway, yeah, some of the sources, that one of which was Midnight's Edge, that I had heard of, as well as Nerdrotic, they had seen early screeners of the movie, and, you know, they were saying it was really good, so trusting their opinion, watching the trailers, obviously, I did a gut reaction when the teaser came out. Alright, which... No, that'll just take me all around. Come on, come on. Oof. I didn't think I was gonna make that. All right. I should be able to travel. I don't know if I can make that. Alright, so I go up there. I wonder, can I go in here? Like, what's the point of this spire? Alright, let's see. Okay, so... No! Okay. Alright, so I'm up here now. God, that camera. So now I'm up top. Where should... Oh, God. This camera angle is crap. Can I go higher? Nope. Pfft. Well, that... Made it. Alright. Okay. Let's see. I think I can make it. Well, wait, hold on, I'm sorry. That probably was not a smart idea. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that I can make that ledge. So, let's go back. So Nosferatu. I liked it. It wasn't as good as I thought it would be. And there were some lulls in the movie that, I don't know, like, it didn't, I don't want to say it bored me, but it was just, I got it. Like, in the beginning, there were some lulls that I'm just like, what are these things? Hold on. Okay. I probably don't have the right glyphs for this, but okay, whatever. Anything else? Okay, that was a waste of time. Anyway, yeah, there were some lulls in the movie at the beginning, and I think that I genuinely think that they could have done with a little bit more characterization. Like, make me care about these characters, because they show plenty of them, and, you know, shout out to Robert Eggers for making you care more about their version, the Nosferatu version of the Harkers, Jonathan and Mina Harker, or Lucy, I'm sorry, but like give them more personality, because everything is just very, I don't know, it's a bit dry in the movie, and I can't help but feel like that has largely to do with the characters, and not that they are boring, it's just that they don't have much personality. You know, the acting is good, the acting is very good. What the hell? So, trust me. What the hell's happening? Oh god, what the hell are you do? Oh, he's cocooning him, I think. That's freaky. He's ready for me. I really like this spear. Now, what can be done about this poor soul? Hold on. Oh, I guess nothing. Anyway, but the cinematography is really well done. Like, they really capture that gothic feel to the film, which is important. It's very important, actually. Where the hell? Hold on. Sorry, I don't know. Everything is looking so samey. I probably need to switch vision modes so as to reveal hidden passages. Really? Nothing? Speaking of Gothic, so obviously, this movie was based on one of the first German expression films, the original Nosferatu, so they weren't gonna go that route, they were just gonna go specifically Gothic. What the hell? So to me, I could have used a little bit more time in the movie at. Oh, silly me. Now, is this still available if I go back? Let me see. Oh, of course. What was I saying? Yeah, like, one thing I very much liked about Bram Stoker's Dracula, from the 90s is... Oh, duh. One thing I really liked about Bram Stoker's Dracula in the 90s is that it felt as though Dracula's castle was a character unto itself, and the fact that it would, like, almost toy with Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harker, I really liked that, and I wish we could have gotten a little bit, not even, you know, trying to copy that that style or that plot device from the Bram Stoker's Dracula, but I do
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Kain's empire, this towering cathedral now stood derelict. The humans who worshipped here, dead for centuries. Its architects conceived this tower as a holy weapon against the vampire menace, a colossal instrument of brass and stone. The cathedral's pipes, once tuned to blast a deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whistled their impotence.
Shout out to Paul Woe, or Paula Woe, new Rumble subscriber. Speaking of which... Finally. You are all my children now. Yeah, I forgot to give everybody their shout out at the beginning of the stream, but shout out for 4 new subscribers, 3 on YouTube and 1 on Rumble. So like I was saying, yeah, I'm not saying that, you know, that Robert Eggers, excuse me, should have, you know, copy pasted what Francis Ford Coppola did with Dracula. Oh crap, what the hell did I do? I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I would have liked to have seen much more of the castle, and yes, for it to be a character, but also, you know, for their version of the castle toying with oh crap, toying with their leading man. And just showing more of the Gothic setting. I also could have used more of the what do you call it? More of the gypsies. I liked that we got to see them, and I liked their inclusion. I just could have used more of them. You know what I mean? Not necessarily to have like an Avengers type of vampire hunters. I just thought I would have thought it would be much more interesting because as they are the what the hell? As they are the townspeople, they would have familiarity with vampires. Speaking of vampires, I can't wait to play Blood Rain which I mistakenly thought that Blood Ring was a spin-off of Blood Omen. Apparently not. So, bitch. Why is it sounding like a crab? Oh, like how you're standing on nothing. There is, like, I also like, not only that, oh, come on, don't tell me I can't retrieve this. Dude, seriously, don't tell me that I can't, oh, God. Jesus. Okay, about to say. Yeah, I could have used more of the, oh crap. More of the gypsies. Just because I liked their inclusion. Did I get turned around? I liked their inclusion, and, you know, again, as I mentioned in my preview, in my trailer gut reaction to the first teaser, I like, oh crap. I liked the idea that Nosferatu would affect clergy, nobility, peasantry. I liked that idea, and I would have liked, you know, different approaches that each of, what the hell? Wait. I like the idea of these different classes, these different peoples, each of them taking different approaches to contending. Oh crap. Really? Hold on. Oh, come on, what is this? There really isn't any other way. Come on. Let's see if I have a different... There has to be a different means of traversing all this. I didn't come all this way just to get freaking trapped by this crap. Where's my... I was about to say, where's my spear? So I have to get up there somehow. Damn. And I came all the way here and it's like nothing. Great. I like that Nosferatu is much more feral. Like, there's no pretense here. This is not a romantic figure. This is not, Let's see. Appears I have to get up there. Oops. Yeah, let me not try that again since that was a failure. Oh, crap. Yeah, I screwed that up. Now I gotta find the ledges to get back up. Yeah, I like that that Nosferatu truly is a beast. I was not crazy about the design, the final design. I like that for the most part, they keep him to the shadows because obviously, he should be. He should be, you know, restricted to, oh god. Great. Yeah, but from here, okay. What the? Dude, what the hell's going on here? Come on. Ugh, you're kidding me. That's kind of important for me to be able to climb. Let me just get rid of these guys. Anyway, yeah, because he had like the mustache, I'm talking about Nosferatu, I wasn't not enamored with the final look, I'm sorry to say. I would have hoped for something more rodent-like. And it's funny because even though I got crap for it on Reddit from stupid, childish commenters, the final look was not particularly creative. Okay, I did make it. Now where to? So I am here now. Oh. Yeah, it was weird because on someone on Twitter had posted a concept art for Nosferatu, and to me, it looked much better than what we ended up getting, so it was just quizzical that they didn't go with that initial look. And it looked creepier than what it is that we wound up getting, so I don't know. Why does that expand? Very odd. That one expands too. Very strange. So yeah, I mean, I liked, as and by all means watch my Nosferatu Aftershock. I liked it, but it wasn't the game changer that I was hoping it would be. It wasn't as good, and like had they fixed those items, you know, the lulls, the final look, more characterization, I do feel like it would have been the home run instead of the bases loaded that it ended up being. Still a good movie. I would recommend it. It's just that I don't think that this was like the game changer that we wanted it to be, you know? And certainly that I was hoping that it would be. What? Nothing? Alright, where am I? Okay, just straight down, I guess. There's really nothing here. I hate when they have like these big, expansive areas and there's just like nothing in them. Alright, down the hatch. Down we go. What else? Yeah, I mean, there is and Razorfist mentioned this in his short review. There's a scene where the leading man, he's traveling through a dark forest, and man, despite it being day out, hold on. I wonder. What? Despite it being day out, the trees are so large, and the trees in this forest are so closely knit that they actually choke out the sunlight. Yeah. Wait. Back here. Dude, come on, really? And yeah, like the lighting, the silence, the gothic quiet to it all, just very well. What the hell? What is my mission here? Hold on. Search through the Silence Cathedral. That's it. Health power-ups found. Eldritch energy power-ups found. Yeah, how funny that I keep finding them and I can't do anything with them. Search through the Silence Cathedral. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go down here and lay waste to these missions. Okay. Why can I not absorb these things? Let me look around before I grab that. I find it odd that these pillars will like expand or something when I transfer between the world of the living and the spirit world. So that's where I went. That's where I came from. And they tell me to search out the spirit world, yet there's a whole lot of nothing in here. Which is curious. God. Yeah, one thing that, the guys over at, what do you call it? Midnight's Edge kept mentioning is that it's very likely that Nosferatu will do for vampire movies what, hold on. Nosferatu was said by the guys over at Midnight's Edge to do for vampire movies what Bram Stoker's Dracula did, what the Francis Ford Coppola movie did back in the 90s. I don't think it. Oh, what the hell, man? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that it's gonna hit that mark. That would make for a great double feature, though, and it is the closest, probably, that the genre has come to that. Crap. It's the closest that that horror has come to that type of film. Razorfist really liked it. He spoke about the Victorian horror aspect of it. What was crazy to me is that this movie single-handedly embarrassed Blumhouse as well as Universal Studios. And what I mean by that is Universal Studios, they tried to remake the Universal monsters, but like they wanted to do what I just mentioned, what that the handlers of Star Trek were trying to do, which was similar to how the new handlers of Star Trek wanted to get the Star Trek out of that franchise. The handlers of the Universal monsters didn't want it to be horror. And the commonality that these franchises have is that damn it! the commonality that these franchises have is that they had the same handlers behind them, namely Alex Kurtzman. Gee, what a surprise to no one. But yeah, they wanted to capitalize on Avengers money and just exploit these franchises to try to turn them into something that they're not. Okay, there's got to be something to the fact that these pillars distorted their shapes. Anyway, so yeah, like, had both Universal, and believe me, Blumhouse, they have that upcoming Wolfman movie that's due out in less than a month. Oh boy, I cannot wait for that, because it's going to put to rest Leigh Whannell's directorial prowess, which I'll get to that in a second. But it's gonna dispel that Blumhouse was the right fit for remaking these Universal monsters, because they absolutely were not. And when, mark my words, when this new Wolfman completely flounders, not only is it going to disprove that Leigh Whannell has any level of talent, because he absolutely does not, but where am I headed? Oh. Not only is it going to dispel that Leigh Whannell has any measure of talent, that having been said, it will, just how the Exorcist trilogy, the Halloween trilogy and the Exorcist ripoff, basically, Exorcist Believer, utterly exposed and embarrassed Blumhouse. I think that they're going to have to deal with more of that. Oh crap, that's why it didn't appear before. They're gonna have to deal with more embarrassment like that when it comes to the Wolfman, because they absolutely are not the right studio for horror. In fact, I'm gonna be re-releasing a video that I did, because it got copyrighted to hell, and I really want to get my thoughts out. But yeah, it's really embarrassing that people have any measure of hope when it comes to Blumhouse or a lot of these franchises or studios, because it's like they use the same talking points, man. Like, anytime a movie does well, they talk about the box office and nothing but. And look, don't start with the whole, oh, they're in the business of making money. Yeah, obviously, man. Obviously that's the case. But when the only thing that you're talking about is how much money a movie makes, like, do you find that a little odd? So wait a minute, you're only like, so we're only allowed to like a movie if it makes a certain amount of money. Like, do you realize that? Like, are these reviewers and these critics, do they discuss any lingering scenes or impressions or character moments of any of these movies? You find that a little weird? Like, when we go to watch these movies, considering that the talking point consistently is how much money did the movie make, and like, stick with me here. Like, if that's the only talking point, you're obviously not going to know how much money a movie makes until several weeks into its... Where in the hell am I going? Like, seriously, what is the objective here? Of course not. It's wild to me, like, how no other genre does that. Like, you can talk about, you can actually have a conversation about, oh, I don't know, all right, let's discuss a Marvel movie. You can actually discuss, like, the serious tone of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and you know, that made a truckload of money. But you can have a discussion without, and mind you, any Marvel movie, like back when Marvel was profitable, any one of those movies made hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars. And that's obviously way more than what the majority of horror movies make. And yet, you can talk about their plot, you can talk about the character moments, you can talk about, you know, twists and turns, and oh, you didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? It's wild to me that time and again, the only things that are spoken about when it comes to these Blumhouse movies or horror in general is, oh my god, such and such movie made 5 times its budget. Like, dude, do you have any, like, did this movie make any impression on you at all? Like, it's crazy to me, and I don't understand why it is that this is like the preferred method of discussing films now. It's just, it's so weird to me. Damn it. Not that if I were to be able to get in there. No. Yeah, I'm not seeing what it is I'm supposed to be looking at. Damn it. Like, this is supposed to, when I'm in the spirit world, it's supposed to open up different, crap. It's supposed to open up different, secret passages and secret walkways or whatever, but I don't get it. But yeah, and look, I'm glad that Universal Studios decided to reverse course, and that we are now like, their dark universe instead of movies is now theme parks. Good, great. You wanted an attraction for families that, you know, obviously that wasn't going to happen with your Marvel attempt at recontextualizing your monsters, but hey, it works as a theme park, you know? I said as much, back in the summer when that announcement was made that the Dark Universe was now going to be a theme park. Hey, good, great. I can get behind that. That's cool. Just don't try to take that family approach with a Marvel style to your movie monsters, because that ain't gonna work. And obviously it didn't. And not only did it not, I did a special on, I did, like, I think it was a 4 or 5 part special on the dud universe, I referred to it as, referring to how this endeavor had to fail. Their attempt to turn the classic movie monsters into Marvel superheroes, yeah, that had to fail, because I mean, God, for so long, we had seen... What in the hell happened here? God, that was horrible. We had seen so many properties that were utter trash, but were successful, were lucrative. For instance, those crappy Twilight movies, the Transformer movies. Thank God that Marvel, once they were going down a bad SJW path, thank God that they started, you know, losing money and losing millions, because you had to hit them where it hurts. And for the longest time, I've always said the worst type of trash is celebrated trash. And oh my God, again, look at the slate of films and franchises that we were getting. You know, your Twilights and your Transformers movies. It was just like, oh God, shoot me now. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go. And let me see. Yeah, that has been... That has receded. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Well, screw it. I'll just go back. I might do a crawl space on that on Twitter. Wait. Oh, okay. I might do a crawl space on that on Twitter because I have been wanting to discuss that for some time. About how Nosferatu was set to embarrass both Blumhouse. Let me see. Invisible walls, really? What the? Anyway. Lovely. Oh, even better. Oh. So why can I not walk through these walls? Okay, whatever. Oh, go away, dude. I might make a crawl spaces on this subject that I went over just now on Twitter. Speaking of Nosferatu, I swear to God, like, Bloody Disgusting cannot help itself. Discussing, wait, what am I doing? I might as well wait till I'm up there. Discussing Nosferatu, they put a headline out. This is Bloody Disgusting. How Nosferatu became a feminist retelling of a horror classic. Dude, if you watch that movie, there's nothing... They cannot help them. There's nothing feminist about it. And I swear to God, Bloody Disgusting absolutely cannot help themselves. And it just goes to show how they just try to jam their politics into every damn thing. And it just goes to show how out of touch horror is, that you have all of these companies across the country are, you know, defunding their DEI departments and all of that crap because, I mean, Trump's win really sent shockwaves throughout the land. And let me see. Let me just see something. I'm curious. Yeah, everything just got so distorted there. Am I supposed to be heading for those? Just curious. No, I'm not, because those completely disappear. Okay. Wait. You know what? What the hell? Talk about distorted. Well, let's see. There must be some kind of something for me, right? This game wouldn't do me dirty like that now, would it? But yeah, Bloody Disgusting. Like, it just goes to show how out of touch horror in general is, that they're still clinging to this crap because they have nothing else. God forbid they discuss good stories, upcoming new films that aren't remakes or part 12s or whatever, characters, any of that. No. Even when something does not conform to their liberal ideology, they just have to force it into the... What the hell? What is this? Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at this. I'm like, what the crap. It's gotta be that I can climb this, right? Wait. That's odd. Hold on. Oh no, never mind. Alright. Up. Okay. Got something here. So was this not a thing before? And what is that sound? Alright. So I am... Let me see. God, this camera! See? Frick. It's really easy for me to lose my balance when a friggin'... This camera's like jumping all over the place and I can't see where the hell it is that I'm going. Alright. Let's hopefully... Come on. Bish. Alright. Okay. Alright. I don't know if this is a good idea to switch back yet, but let's see. The camera on my back, like, switching all over the place really doesn't help. Wait. No, it's where I came from. Alright. Oh. What is over here, if anything? What? Oh, lever. Ah, I was wondering what those were. Cool. Let me not fall because that would be very bad. I'll be heading right back to that elevator. What time we got? Stream's been on for only an hour and a half. Wow, it felt like longer. Uh-oh. Beesh! Let's see. Okay, good. Cool. Oh god, what the hell? Oh no, I lost my sword! God, this is bad. I can't believe I friggin' lost my sword. What? I had you stunned! Yeah, for real. Oof. That was bad. I lost my sword and everything. I don't think obviously I didn't do the kill shot the way that I was supposed to. Damn it! Come on! Oh, almost at full. Come on, my pretties. I really do need to play Blood Rain. I like that game. That was another game that I played way back in the day of the original Xbox. Crap, I'm still not at full health. What? Wow, I'm just not aiming well. Alright, come at me, bro. Damn it! Okay. Finally. All right. Let's see. Come on! No, 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 no! Oh, damn it. How the hell? How am I supposed to pull this out now? Pause. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, of course. Okay, I see what to do. I see. I was worried there for a second. I'm like, how the hell? Come on! Dude. So yeah, like, if I remember correctly, Bloody Disgusting had been giving, like, some good, Really? Wait a minute. I can't pull this back out? Pause. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. What the... I don't know. I don't know now. Let me see. Oh, crap! Dude! Come on! Alright, alright. Jesus Christ. What a cluster that was. That guy came out of nowhere. Alright, all of these need to be moved out of the way because I need to find out where each of these go. Okay. Oh, crap. At least I don't lose my... Let me see. At least I don't lose this sword upon my... Let's see. Upon my kill shot. Where does this go? Pointing downward. Hand open. Okay. So I have to turn this around, obviously. How do I rotate this? Would have to be that way, right? Yeah, it's kind of funky because I have to be able to rotate this. I think this should do it. Uh-huh. I think me got it. Okay, so that's one. Huh. Okay. No, man. Let me make sure I have this correct. What? I don't want any company. I'm hoping that if I insert this one... Oh, God! Damn it! Stop squirming! Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah! Where's my sword? Anyway, like I was saying, I wanted to give Bloody Disgusting credit because they have been coming up with some good articles lately, but then they just have to be stupid, man. And that's the thing that it's just like, it's so obnoxious when it comes to, alright. Hopefully, let's see. Damn it! Dude, pay attention. Oh my God. What? That just worked before. Be patient while I'm trying to impale you. Really? Thank you. Feed me. Me gusta, thank you. Alright. Hopefully, like I was saying... once I get this inserted, pause. No. It will, the other block will just pop right out. Let's see if I did this correctly. I really screwed that up before. Huh. Okay, that didn't work. So these are all correct. So I can't grab anything material. Let me see. How am I gonna do this? There's got to be a way to get this pulled out, but I don't know how. And how odd that when I pulled a block all the way over, nothing was working for me. Yeah, so why do I get to pull these blocks out, but when I pull, when I try to get this other block removed from the wall, it doesn't budge? That's odd. And it allows me to grapple it. Ah, Jesus, that's these things scare me. And there's nothing in here that I can... Let me see. I'm missing something. So this gets inserted. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm curious if I leave here, will that reset? Dude. God, if I'm not getting trapped by invisible walls, I'm running into them. No. Crap. This is an odd mechanic. Like, why would they make it so that these... Let me see. I really wish I hadn't screwed that up. Right. And... Let's see. Is there anything above me? No. Okay. There's got to be a way of either pulling this damn thing out. Oh god. Oh god. Yep. Let me see. I'm wondering if I can kill this thing. Come on! That's not what I meant to do. Energy unbound. Use the Soul Reaver charge move on 10 vampires. I don't understand why this can't be removed. There has to be a way to force this block out, and I'm not understanding this. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this is gonna work. Come on, man. I'm hoping that I can just incorrectly rearrange these blocks. 3 of them. And that will force the 4th block. to be pushed out. Okay. I don't understand. I'm not getting why it is that this this block just won't come out and it's just staying put. I don't get it. Please work. I really don't know what the hell else to do if this doesn't. Well, like I said, I really don't know what else to do. Action, grapple, devour soul, crouch, map, sneak, face enemy, look around, glyph menu. Game, you stump me rather often. Maybe if I let these things kill me, so I go back to the spirit world? I don't know. Let's see. See, I don't understand why I can obviously... Alright, I'm gonna let these things kill me to take me back to the spirit world, and hopefully that will reset this room. Come on, get it over with, you bitch. God, these things are ugly. And... one more ought to do it, or two more ought to do it. Hey, that didn't work. Damn it. That kind of backfired. How the hell do I reset this room? Hold on, I'm gonna check something because this is like bothering me now. Okay, sorry about that. I really hate having to look at like forums and crap to what do you call it? Look at what to do and how to solve a problem, but let me see if this works. So before I was just pulling one of these blocks over. One of the forums that I read said I'm supposed to do this with 2 blocks. So let's see if that works. Kind of weird, kind of confusing if that's the solution, but whatever works, right? Okay, so that's 1. And again, sorry about that, guys, but, sorry about screwing this up to begin with, but let's see if this works. Again, an odd solution. Dude. Ah, it worked. Eureka. Odd solution, but whatever. Okay. All right, whatever. Yeah, I had to move this over anyway. So... okay. At least... ah! Kablammo goes you. In the realm of horror and just idiotic takes that people have, it's always laughably stupid and disappointing to see people's top 10 most anticipated whatever for let me see. How the hell do I flip this over? It's always discouraging to see people's top 10 horror films or anticipated horror films for the year to come. Just because, like, they always have to go, like, extra with... let me see. Am I even able to move this? Oh, I am, okay. They always have to go extra with their, anticipation. They'll say the top 10 movies of 2025. Like, how do you know that? How do these films automatically... yeah, I can't move it. Let me see. Yeah, now that it's out... let's see. I can probably flip it from here. Let's see. Oh, crap! Like, they'll always talk about, like, the best movies of 2020 whatever, as though, it's an automatic done deal that whatever horror film is coming out next year is automatically great. Like, is automatically, like, and I'm gonna be doing a video on this soon where I do a side-by-side comparison of how, like, Watch Mojo will talk... okay, perfect. Watch Mojo will talk about how at the beginning of the year, Watch Mojo will discuss or list a particular film as, oh, the best film of 2025 or whatever. You know, automatically they are declaring whatever film to be great even before it's come out. Okay, cool. And then I'll be doing a side-by-side comparison how, like, a couple of months later, they're talking about how, oh, biggest disappointment of 2020 whenever. It's like, dude, can you possibly make your mind up? Like, how is a movie considered great even before it's come out? Like, makes sense. That's not what I meant to do. Get off! What? And I mean, believe me. Okay, how am I? Because I have to flip this upwards. So this has to be facing down. Okay. And I mean, I'll probably do a dedicated live stream to this, but let me just rattle off some titles. Some titles that we have to look forward to for of horror next year. Number 10, The Conjuring: Last Rites. Honestly, like, considering all the trash that we've gotten out of The Conjuring, you know, that Annabelle trilogy, just the last 2 Conjuring movies, The Nun. It was amusing to me that The Nun 2 came out, and like, again, they love talking about, they love when the talking point is just about how much money a movie makes. And so with The Nun, instead of talking about how the original Nun movie was able to be the darkest chapter in the Conjuring universe, yeah, they weren't able they were able to talk solely about how much money that movie made, and yeah, it was the highest grossing, but because of the international box office, because this movie was filmed overseas, so which is why I firmly believe that it was able to make as much as it did. But by the time The Nun, and boy, since 2018, they love talking about how The Nun was the highest grossing movie in that franchise. God forbid they talk about any damn thing else, like, oh, I don't know, the plot, the fact that it was scary, something, anything. But no, that was the singular talking point. Cool. So, I knew for a fact that when The Nun 2 came out, it wasn't gonna break no records. It wasn't gonna be the highest grossing anything in that universe, in that franchise. So, now that The Nun 2 came out, it was like, yeah, so? It did not, you know, as far as the numbers game was concerned, it didn't break records. It wasn't the highest grossing anything. So now, and on top of that, being an unnecessary sequel in a crappy movie. What the hell is that? Oh, I get to get that switch now, but where's that located? Alright, back I go. Oh god. Woo! What timing. So, yeah, number 10 of most anticipated movies for 2024 by Watch Mojo. The Conjuring: Last Rites. Like, we're done with The Conjuring. Like, seriously, I have to believe that people have moved on after an Annabelle trilogy that was trash, after the previous, the mainline series not proving to be anything special with the way that they wrapped up their own trilogy, with the Nun movies, with the Crooked Man getting canceled. It's like, dude. And again, whatever Avengers style series that they were attempting to launch, yeah, about that, just, it wasn't happening. And believe me, they absolutely were trying to make that a Marvel series. 1 second. So, like, they're talking about now how they want, I don't know what they have in store for the new Conjuring movie or Last Rites, but it's not gonna be good. I mean, I think we're kind of done with that franchise. It's like they really need to just let it go. It had its time, and honestly, it's a franchise, as far as I'm concerned, that hasn't been good since the first one. What else do we have? Number 9, Final Destination Bloodlines. This is one of those franchises, much like your Saw and your Paraboredom Activity. There really wasn't much to it to begin with, so it's like you don't have a Freddy or a Chucky or like memorable characters because, and Saw is kind of guilty of this, it just became Blood and Guts the movie, you know what I mean? So I'm not exactly sure what reaction it's gonna be, but it has been over a decade since we've had a last Final Destination, and I was happy to bid that series adieu and good riddance, because it's like, dude, it was just formulaic. They weren't about anything really. They were repetitive. It was really ridiculous. So I don't see. I'll watch it when it comes back. Hopefully, it is coming to streaming. I believe that's the case. It's going to be coming to Max, and it probably deserves to. And I'll watch it when it comes back, when it comes out. But I don't have any nostalgia for it. I don't have any. It really just is. It's nothing great. It's nothing that, how can I put it? It's nothing that moved the needle for the genre. It just is. Oops. Okay. I guess I just float to the other side? I don't know. Where am I headed? What else do we have? The monkey for number 8. Don't know what that is. Talk to Me with number 2, where the word "to" should be. Very clever, by the way. That was another one that Watch Mojo was discussing as, oh my god, this movie, let me tell you, it made 5 times its budget. It's like, dude, can you talk about the plot? Can you talk about how scary it was? Oh, okay. I guess I have to aim for that? Hold on. Hold on. Options, control, configure. Y is action, aim. Y is aim. Do I have to get a higher vantage point? Because I don't... Turn around. Yeah, great. Okay, This is gonna be hard. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off. At least not from this vantage point. But I have to do it this way. Yeah, that's terrible. I don't even know where that... Okay. Pick that right back up. I don't know if I can really aim with this. Just because it seems to just be lateral. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. What is my objective? Are they just telling me to search to the Silence Cathedral? Okay. Ah! Pick you back up. That crab sounding movement is really creepy. Yeah, talk to me. They were just Watch Mojo was just discussing how much the movie made, the budget. It's like, God forbid you talk about anything interesting with the movie. No, you just have to, you just have to, oh, wrong way. You strictly only concern yourself with how much it made, which, look, like, on the one hand, that's fair, but on the other hand, like, did the movie really just do nothing for you and you're just focused on, like, it's good and noteworthy solely based on how much money it made? Gotcha. It seemed interesting, and it seemed like, you know, from what I've heard about it, you know, it is like a Gen Z type of horror movie, which, if you've seen Alien Romulus, you know what a dud that can be. Which, boy, I really hope we're not in store for more trash like that, because, yikes. God, Alien Romulus was so bad. Great. Wow, I really can't go beyond here. Where are we? We're at 2 hours 20 minutes on the stream. These puzzles really are brain teasers, a lot of them. Damn, I don't think that I can go back. Yeah, that's... Ah! What else do we have? God. Megan 2.0, very clever title, by the way, or how I refer to it as Methrigan. That's another rude awakening that I hope that I'm sorry, not Bloody Disgusting, that I hope that Blumhouse has to contend with, because, yeah, the first Megan, like, oh god, and the way that, Watch Mojo was talking about how, oh my god, with AI now being a thing, Megan taps into all of our fears. Like, dude, just stop. It's a killer doll movie, and it's a crappy one at that. There's nothing great about it. It doesn't tap into anything. Just stop. Like, that's one of the things that I detest about modern horror. How everything just has to be socially relevant, or if it does talk on any topics that are trendy, okay, so what? It doesn't automatically mean that it's a great movie. Oh my god, oh, because it's topical. Yeah, that's another video that I'm gonna be doing. Just because you make something that's topical doesn't automatically mean that it's great. That's not how that works, because I got news for you. Back in... when was it? I think it was like 2009, 2010, when, you know, medical malpractice and people's insurance coverage was a thing, you know, a talking point, a topic of conversation, back in the late 2010s. Guess what? Like, Saw 5 tried to tackle that. Saw 5. No one cared. In fact, a lot of people were talking about how the messaging felt very forced, as though it was trying to become topical. Now, if that's fair to mention when a film is at part 5, do you really think that that's off the table of referring to that same level of desperation when a film franchise is at number, oh, I don't know, part 1? Like, come on, man. And I hate to break it to you, but there's going to be a lot of movies that are supremely dated because of that mentality, because of that philosophy, because they just gotta do everything that's like now and hip and, you know, conversation. Okay, but are these same points going to be even relevant like a year, 2 years from now? Like, how much mileage have we really gotten out of films like Get Out or Us? Not much. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's so self-indulgent and just frankly just corny, man. I've always hated that about horror. Just because you make something that's topical, it doesn't mean that it's automatically great. Like, stop. And it absolutely doesn't mean that you're not gonna have people who make a movie that just happens to be topical, who are going to be masturbating themselves and talking about how intellectual they are, or hey, I made this piece of art and it's so now and it's so of its time and blah blah blah, like of its time. Like, can we maybe we should get to a point where we are making horror that's ahead of its time. How about that? But, everybody just wants to be so relevant and so, you know, give their social commentary. It's like, dude, how about making something that's timeless, you know? Robert Eggers, for all of his faults, with the Nosferatu movie, he at least had the, you know, the passion for this, and it wasn't about pushing the message or politics or none of that crap. It's like, God forbid that we just get to that point where we're telling original stories, and yeah, it can be influenced by something going on in the modern era, but for God's sakes, man, the social commentary, the social justice warriors, it's too much, man. And boy, how has that hindered the genre. If I remember correctly, Jordan Peele's next movie is supposed to come out next year or the year after. Ugh. Who the hell could possibly be interested in that crap? That's another moron that just insists on a policy of you know, the whole social justice angle and needlessly jamming his ideologies into all of this crap. And look at how that's hindered. Not that anything, I believe, was gonna make a Candyman sequel, requel, whatever. Not that anything was gonna make those interesting in the slightest. And this is where I was, right? But it's wild to me how we keep making the same mistakes over and over. We don't learn our lessons. We don't make anything original. We don't take any damn chances. But just such is life, right? This is just the era that we live in. But moving on. Black Phone 2. I haven't seen this, the first one. I really have no interest in watching it. Where is this? Like, alright. That's where I was. I came all this way to get here. So they turned this thing on. But there has to be a reason why they did. There's gotta be... So, there was gas emanating, right? But where am I supposed to be floating to, I wonder? Come on. Yeah, the black phone, it didn't interest me in the slightest, and that was another one that people were trying to blow smoke up its ass, because as something amazing or whatever. It's like, dude, please stop. Just because you want a particular movie to be great, that doesn't mean that it is. There was nothing about that movie that interested me in the slightest. Crap! See what I mean with this damn camera? Okay. So that gas turned on, and I'm not understanding what... Obviously I'm supposed to float somewhere. I just don't understand where, because it seems like every panel that exists, I've already gotten there on my own. But yeah, the fact that they're making a sequel to Black Phone, it's just like, dude, whatever. And again, they were talking about achievement unlocked, Seek 100. I don't know what that means. Consume 100 vampire souls in one playthrough. Oh, that's how I do's it. Okay, Kai. Okay, we have about a half hour left on the stream. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, well, look at that. Jesus! Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I really don't want to fall. What? Oh. Actually, I should have looked around more. Let me look around more before I disappear into that wall. I mean, that door. So, yeah, I mean, did the bad guy get away in Black Phone 2 that they're making a sequel? I don't know, and I really don't care. I don't even have an interest in, like, streaming. Oh, that's where I came from, right? I don't even have an interest in streaming the first one for a watch party. Just none of it looked interesting. Like, okay, a kid that gets abducted by a child murderer is using a phone to talk to his what? Interesting. I don't know what that's about. Oh, what do we got here? What do we have here? Crocodile? Let's see. Oh, good, a bunch of nothing. And yeah, I can't affect anything in the material world. But yeah, Black Phone 2. Alright, a kid uses a black phone that's disconnected to talk to children who had the victims of the children that had been abducted. It's just like, dude, whatever, man. And I've stated this before, I will state it again. As far as the Wolfman, which is number 4 in Watch Mojo's top upcoming horror movies. It's like, dude, Blumhouse has wasted its time over the near 2 decades that it's been around by not familiarizing themselves at all with oh, nice. Ah, cool. Yeah, they wasted their time. Blumhouse has wasted their time not familiarizing themselves with creature features because they were obsessed with paraboredom activity and slasher movies. So, and they did that to their own detriment. Like, a slasher movie does not take any effort to pull off. Like, they have just become that formulaic. What? What? I thought this is what I moved out of the way. Okay. Huh. Oh, maybe if I walk through the door. Yeah, but I don't get it. I need the door open to walk through. Maybe I need to get back there. I don't know. Let's try this crap again. Come on. So now if I walk through the door, it's just gonna close. What the hell just happened? I don't get it. Okay. Curious as how this is gonna work, or supposed to work. No. Okay. Can't walk through there. And I can't phase through the door, right? How the hell is this supposed to work? I can't get through the glass. This is fun. This is a nice waste of time. Yeah, I don't know. What? What? Alright, that was pointless. Dude, open the door. Oi. Uh-oh. What the hell's going on here? Oh, that was fairly easy. He went down like a bitch. And so will you. Okay. And walk right in. Dankeschön. Oh God. What the hell? Oh no. I don't want to do this. Oh boy, how the hell? What the? These things really do creep me. The sounds that they make. Mooshki. That clicking sounds. They really do sound like crabs. Crabs is here. Bitch! Bro, what the? Okay, this guy's messing me up. Really? Oh my god, how many cubes do I need to rearrange? What the hell? Wow. Wow, oh my god. Okay, way to go, Chief. So many cubes in the way. So many cubes we have today. Oh, there's a spear here. That helps. There's a spear there too. That helps. God, that sound. Yes, die horrendously. You have my permission. And also give me my pipe back. Pause. Okay. What? I think this is correct. I hope this is correct. And this one. So while that's going on, yeah, like I was saying, wait, and this was two-sided. So, oh crap. Yeah, this is wrong. And let's see. That's one-sided. That's, yeah, great. Oh crap. Might as well let him come to me. Bro. God, it almost gargles when it dies. Why is... Okay. Alright, so that's a straight path. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so this should be able to just be pushed in. Pause. But yeah, like, Blumhouse exclusively concerned itself with, slashers and found footage nonsense, and it was, you know, like, they're not ready, dude, they're not ready to make a, oh my god, what the hell's wrong with this? They're not ready to handle a creature feature, which I've always known creature features to be the bread and butter of horror movies. Because, I mean, dude, from the inception of horror, you know, Nosferatu, creature feature, like, yeah, it has, it's gothic and it was German expressionism, but dude, a vampire is a, no man. A vampire is a a creature feature. It's grown to be its own genre, but that doesn't remove, that doesn't deny it what it is. Okay. How do I... Oh. No. That doesn't deny what it is. And, you know, Jaws, Jurassic Park, like, come on. But because, you know, Blumhouse concerns itself with what comes easy, it never decided to experiment. It never decided to, you know, really go outside of its comfort zone. There was never that level of ambition when it came to that theater with that studio. They concerned themselves with turning a quick buck. They'll never admit it with all their micro budget nonsense that they try to espouse. They never want to admit that they're just in it for the dollar. Let me see. They're in it for the dollar. They're not in it for the artistry, because what artistry? There is no artistry when you're making a Blumhouse movie. They're not that is not their model, as much as they try to pretend that they are. And I remember when what am I doing? I remember when The Invisible Man came out, they started talking a bunch of BS about how, oh, they're gonna focus shift and they're going to work strictly with you know, people with vision and artistry and, you know, a voice, which like, this just goes to show how woefully unoriginal they are. They took all those talking points from Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers had historically worked with, you know, artists, and they prided themselves on that. So in their attempts to be all innovative or whatever, they proved that they weren't. And like, that begs the question, wait a minute, so now that The Invisible Man has struck it big, now your studio is concerning itself with working with artists and your vision and whatever. But wasn't that your vision all along? Oh gee, I guess you guys are frauds and liars. What a surprise to no one. They're just so full of it, man. And it's annoying. Nobody calls them out on it because, hey, they don't have any expectations for Blumhouse, because why the hell would they? Do they turn a profit? That's all that anybody cares about when it comes to them. And that's it. Like, you would think that with all the BS that they've talked throughout the entirety of that studio's existence, you would think that this movie studio is churning out, you know, Godzilla and Hellraiser and Candyman. Like, they speak, and other people speak about themselves as though they're just like a franchise factory, man. They are just knocking it out of the park. No, they're not. There's a big difference between turning a profit and coming out with actual bona fide franchises. And I gotta ask, how great are these franchises really, when, for the longest time, movies like Happy Death Day and Sinister were considered some kind of classics, except, excuse me, weren't those the same two franchises that had all this difficulty with coming up with, third and fourth entries? Both, Sinister and Happy Death Day were having difficulty getting a third film off the ground. So like, the hell are you people talking about, man? If this thing was some kind of success, why is there not more demand for it? Oh gee, I guess you guys are full of crap. What is this? What? Okay. Oh crap. And yeah, I much like how they're gonna learn how Annabelle, I'm sorry, I've always done that. I don't even mean to do that on purpose. Just like how in 2025, Blumhouse is absolutely gonna learn the lesson and learn it the hard way, that movies like Megan were a fluke. Because I guarantee that the sequel isn't gonna do well because no one has talked about. I almost did it again. Nobody has talked about Megan since that movie came out. Did you see in Halloween 2023 a bunch of kids or adults dressing up as the doll? Does the doll have any resonance within pop culture now? Does anybody talk about it? Is it a meme now? Huh? All that stupid TikTok dances and all that stupid crap. Okay, does anybody talk about it now? Is it meme worthy? Is it in the discussion? No, it's not. Which to me, that not only begs the question, was the first one really as good as people pretend that it was? Or in reality, to me, what that does is it legitimately brings into question, was the first movie really as good as people pretend that it was? And same with The Invisible Man. They are absolutely going to learn that lesson. Lee Winnell is in for a major surprise. And one thing that I got when The Wolfman comes out, because for so many people were talking about how, oh man, this is the guy that's gonna usher it. What the hell is that? This is gonna be the guy that's gonna usher in the Universal monsters for Blumhouse. Okay, so now what happens if the Wolfman craps the bed? Nobody cares. It's not a good movie. What exactly is gonna happen when this guy who allegedly was some kind of maestro when it came to low budget horror? Okay, whatever. All right, what's gonna happen when that movie that he was tapped to film in the same genre, or what do you call it? The same not genre, the same franchise as the Universal Monsters. All right, what happens if this one is completely craps the bed? If it's not as good or lucrative, oh crap. If it's not as lucrative, then what? As The Invisible Man, and it doesn't break any records, and it doesn't, the whole nonsense with the, oh my god, it made like twice the budget and all that stupid crap. Yeah, then what? Not seriously, then what? What, like when you have no talking points, when it's not a good story, it doesn't reinvent anything, and you're gonna continue the same plot, the same script that you always do, not talking about how this is a good movie, not talking about any of the plot or the characters or anything like that. It's not memorable. You'll forget it the moment you leave the theater. Like, come on. Like, they are in for some major disappointments for 2025, and I'm absolutely all for it, because it's just like, dude, you people have got to stop hyping them up like they again, so many people have hyped up Blumhouse, including Bloody Disgusting, as though they're like some kind of like franchise factory. It's like, bruh, stop, man. The Purge was not a great franchise. Neither was Paraboredom Activity. They really just have to knock this crap off. It's embarrassing. How do I topple these? Maybe I can't. Let's see. How is it that this one? Okay. Come on. Maybe I can. No, that didn't work. No. How the hell do I topple these when I can only get but so far? Let me, or so high I should say. And how many of them are there? 3? Oh, I think I see what to do. Maybe this will work. Oh, crap. I like how that animation doesn't always work. Next, number 3 in the top 10 horror films of 2025 is Saw 11. God, so many people were talking about how, oh my God, Saw X was like such a comeback. Like, dude, who cares, man? Jesus. Oh, it did work. See how smart I am? I like how it goes through the throat. Jeez, even for a dark fantasy, it's pretty dark. Okay. So... let's see. Anyway, yeah, Saw 11, dude, whatever. I tapped out of that franchise at part like 5. I haven't looked back, and I don't think that I'm missing anything. And I don't care. If it like, that's another one. Like, all of these franchises that came out after the 2000s, it like, they want so badly to be, how can I put it? These, you know, franchises to take seriously. And it's like, dude, they are completely bereft of what made franchises like A Nightmare on Elm Street great, or even like, I'm not a fan of the Friday the 13th movies at all, but damn, man, you have to give them, and believe me, those were repetitive as all hell. But you have to give them credit for at least getting to part 12. Oh crap. You know, and again, those movies were very repetitive, stupid when he went into space and all that nonsense. But there's at least something there for that people cling on to and, you know, want to see more of. And I got news for you. That is not the case with a Saw. That's not the case with a Final Destination. And those movies are brain dead. You know, and I don't feel sorry saying that. I don't have any reverence or loyalty for them, and truth be told, I don't think anybody does. Not really. How the hell did you have two separate franchises with Final Destination and Saw that were blood and guts the movie? Like, seriously, they want to make more of them, right? Oh wait, crap, do I have company? Yes, I do. And I am... They want so badly to make a franchise and more movies and sequels out of these films, but it's just like, dude, you don't put anything into these movies that gives people anything to be nostalgic for. Like, seriously, I'll watch Final Destination Bloodlines when it comes out, and but I'm not excited for it. I'll watch it just for a watch party for the channel. I don't have any nostalgia for that franchise. I watched the first and I own the second and the third one because to me those were the only ones that were even mildly interesting, and I think I like them more for their cast than anything else. But you know, I just don't see that anyone could have the same affection for those movies as a Hellraiser or a Child's Play series. And it's largely because of the gimmick. You know, with Saw, it was the torture porn with what do you call it? With Final Destination, it was just the blood and the guts in it. Yeah, it was funny to a degree when you're like a teenager, but it's just, dude, it gets old, and it obviously did. And they made, like, the Final Destination and Final Destination 5, and now they're doing this one. It's like, gee, I'm starting to think that there ain't no Final Destination to be had. And shatter. Just one more. Oh, my eyes hurt. I've been playing for too long. Curious, is there anywhere to go here? Nope, no switches, no nothing. Go away. You know what? Alright. We do have 28 years later, which I'm absolutely looking forward to that. For the longest... Oh, crap. Waste all you bitches! Alright, I think I'm good to... eat you all up. Damn straight. "28 years later, I've said for the longest time, there are the George Romero, Dead movies. There's Resident Evil, there's The Walking Dead, and then there's pretty much everything else. But in terms of zombie movies, however, that having been said, I've always liked, for the most part, the 28 franchise, 28 later franchise. This is still, oh, no, still closed off. And I don't know how to get to it. So, my preference is 28 weeks later. I like that much more. But I respect the franchise enough to give it a chance, and boy, that trailer made a lot of headlines. And I don't think that there's been a trailer, a horror film trailer, that has, you know, used music and its score in such a competent way to set a mood since Evil Dead Rise. So 28 weeks later, 28 years later, excuse me, did very well for itself, and I'm all for it. I will, that's the only movie I'm really looking forward to that I know is coming out in next year. Okay. So let me see. We just hit 3 hours, so let me save, Jesus. Okay. So here's where our stream comes to an end.
No more games.
Okay, so, oh yeah, just to wrap up Watch Mojo's top 10 anticipated. They also have a Del Toro, Frankenstein, which, yeah, that's what I think of Del Toro and his level of talent. So, let me think. This has been a very busy 2 weeks for me. Let me go into what I have on tap, what we have on the scene for the Mind's Eye, Mind Games, and pretty much everything else. So, I believe about a week or two ago, probably 2 weeks now, was my was my second live stream for Legacy of Kain. Not this last Saturday, I did an overcast of the Forever Winter, the December update called Gunhead, which you can check out on all my channels. Last Sunday, I did a Dexter Original Sin episode 3 watch party. Wednesday, like I said, on Christmas Day, I did a Nosferatu preview, which I called my precaution before I went to see the movie, and my aftershock, which was, excuse me, the video, the live stream that I did upon the viewership of the film. Let me think. This past Friday, yesterday, I did a Dexter Original Sin Episode 4 watch party, so be sure to check those out. And now let's get to coming attractions. So tomorrow, I am excited to be doing a watch party of the only Christmas-themed movie that I'm going to be watching until the year is up, which is The Mean One, which I have been waiting to do a watch party on that for 2 years. It's a B-movie slasher of The Grinch, and I am absolutely all for it. Excuse me. Monday, I'm going to be doing a watch party of Nosferatu of the 1922 version. I'm going to try to sneak in another Legacy of KAIN LiveScream. We shall see, because we have another holiday week coming up for New Year's, and I don't know what my schedule is going to be, both for family, both for work and all that. Let me think. And then join me next Friday, where I will be doing a watch party for Dexter Original Sin Episode 5. So going forward, eventually after the new year, I will be returning to my regular Mind Games LiveScream schedule, which will be every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard. So again, I'm going to try to do one last playthrough of Legacy of KAIN, and then, let me think, for January, I will have The Thing remastered. So you guys get a double dose of remastered games. Obviously, Legacy of KAIN was for December, and for January, what we will have on tap shall be, obviously, The Thing remastered. Therefore, I've been your control freak, Inkarnate, and at this stage of the game, you're playing into my hands.
If you're resigned to your fate, time to subscribe to your fears.
Come and play with us. Forever and ever.